Good morning everyone. So today we're going to do an update for you on the NND fish. Those of you that don't know, last year with the help of Ricky we managed to take over a mud pond in Japan at NND and managed to get 21 pieces in that pond of high class tatigoi tosai. A lot of them have sold, but there are still some here which I've been growing on myself, not really pushing to sell them. I just wanted to see how they develop, to kind of learn from them. I've not bought too many NND fish in the past, so yeah, it's a bit of a learning experience for me as well, but really pleased with how they're coming along. I've got the certificates here of the remaining ones, so what we'll do is we'll go catch the fish up from the ponds, and then we'll bring them in kind of one by one and take a closer look, and I can get updated pictures and everything of them as well. So yeah, let's go catch some fish. Here we go, all bowled up, and I have to say they're looking pretty good. Pretty pleased with these. So obviously they were kind of tosai when they went in the mud pond, and when they came out and got harvested they were kind of between 45 to 50 centimeters. We've only really just started pushing them on the last couple of months, so I'm expecting them to be around the 55, maybe a bit bigger. But we'll take them inside one by one and take a bit of a closer look and have a measure up, and I'll get updated pictures for the website as well. Okay, so here's the first fish we have in the bowl, Kohaku. So this fish is one we originally were all hoping was female, but has actually turned out male. So slightly annoying, but I'm not too disappointed because it's still an absolutely fantastic fish with a fantastic frame to get big, even as a male. It's really started to put on some volume as well since it's gone in the new pond. You know, that pond's up to nearly a kilo a day of food, I think. So yeah, they're really going to fly over the next couple of months. So after a quick measure up, this one is sitting bang on about 55. So we'll have it kind of 60 to 65 by the end of the season, towards Christmas time. So another Kohaku, very different pattern style on this one. It's almost like a Kindai style Kohaku, very quirky. A little bit smaller at about 50 centimeters this one, again female, incredible shiroji on the fish, nice strong bendy plate and a deeper red colour. Again, good structure to the head and the backbones. I think it will grow well. Taking a tiny dink, I don't know if you can see on camera, on the head there, but it's coloured in well. And I think as this fish gets bigger, it will just become more attractive because these big patches of benny down the lateral line you see either side, as the fish grows, obviously it will fill out, and these will become clearer to see from the eye as they'll sit more on top of the fish. You can already see it's happened since from the toe side picture. You see even on that right side you could barely see that patch of that benny, and already to the eye you can see it more. It's only going to get better as the fish grows. So yeah, different style of Kohaku there. but a very quirky one. Certainly a very attractive fish in the pond. You recognise it straight away. 2 Sanke in the bowl now. Very different styles of Sanke. Different types of benny plate. Don't know if it shows on camera, but this one's a far kind of redder benny. This one's a much softer benny. Both female fish. Be interesting to see how the different benny plates develop on this NND lineage. You know, a fish like this with this softer benny plate on a female particularly, it's just going to thicken and darken with age. It's going to be pretty bulletproof to grow big, this fish, with this type of benny plate. It's never going to fade, weaken. It's just thick and lustrous benny. This one looks beautiful. Let's hope it can just keep the condition as it grows. A little bit of colour food as we help push it on. We'll hopefully just keep that benny plate intact. Both got blocked up sumi. Obviously this one's showing. It's far more consolidated at the moment, but this one's coming through nicely. You can see the quality of the sumi under the skin here. And I personally do prefer Sanke with blocked sumi. Yeah, too nice, guy. So this is one of my favourite pieces from the batch. Quite a simple pattern, but will bode well for the fish as it grows into jumbo. It will certainly look more appealing. The structure of the fish is really strong. Big head, long and wide, big mouth, great backbone, and good length to the fish. It's coming in the biggest at about 56 to 57. And again, this benny type is really strong. It's really thick, it's glossy, it's got a shine to it, and it's soft. The fish is female. This will do really well as this fish grows. It's going to hold together really well. It's never going to fade or break apart. Again, it's bulletproof to grow big. Just look at that. Shines. A huge structure on this fish as well. Again, Shiroji, really good. You'd expect it as a female. But yeah, really happy with this. One of the top pieces. Quite excited to keep it here and grow it through. Okay, last pair in the bowl for today. 2 Showa. Both male pieces. Again, different stages of development on the sumi. This one obviously is pretty much the finished article. Not going to get too much more out of it. It will just continue to consolidate, but it's not going to transform. It's almost the finished piece for the sumi. This one has a huge amount to do. You can see it under the skin here. It's going to come up, quite possibly get that menoir through the head. Lots to do down the sides. Yeah, this fish is going to transform. You can see a huge amount of sumi on the lateral line there, under the skin. Both got great structures for male fish. They're both going to do well. They're actually matching the female fish at the moment. These are both about 55 to 56 a piece. So yeah, they're keeping up with the females, and they're actually in a different pond and they're not being pushed as hard. So that's quite impressive, really. So all the fish are back in their ponds. just switched this pond back on and switched it off while I drained it down. Otherwise the drum will just keep trying to clean, so that will clear up in the next half an hour. You hear the drum kicking in already. See 2 of the pieces there we just had out. And the males there. Feeder's just gone off. So yeah, overall, happy with how they're developing. We'll continue to push them and grow them, so it's just better value for people when they buy them. They'll just be bigger and better fish. We tend to do that with most of our fish here at Prestige Koi. We don't just keep them in stock ponds and not feed like a lot of dealers. We really push our fish and develop them. We only pick fish that we know from experience will do well, so they warrant growing and developing in heated water. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, stay tuned. I'm going to get these fish out for a checkup as well at some point. I'll do that in a separate video. These 2 fish are about 80 centimeters a piece. Sakai Company, Sakai Fish Farm. Get them out and do a little video of them. Monsters.